Hello, this is Lightcast Media Entertainment. I'm your host, Ninjal Kolek, and
Don Martin Tryon here.
well, today we want us to delve into something deeper and international. We all know about Chinwo. She's blessed. She's a Nigerian gospel musician, singer, actress, and songwriter.
Yeah.
And we know about her being first signed in 2017 by Eezee Conceptz. Right now in 2025, we are hearing new things that they are having wrangles. Masichino and Eezee are having wrangles with each other. And it seems like Eezee Conceptz, the CEO of Eezee Conceptz is saying something different. Masichino has depicted the CEO of Eezee Conceptz as an oppressor, as a person who bullied her for a very long time and took over her royalties. He kept her royalties for 2 years of, was it $350,000?
Yeah.
So I don't know who to believe. The issue like this, I never thought that it would ever come out. I don't know how you would respond to this, Don.
My first, you remember there was a day we were watching the first music video that she did after ditching Eezee Conceptz. And in that music video, the title of the song is called Confidence. And in that music video, after watching the song and watching the music video, everything, I knew that there was an issue because, of course, from the message of the song, I have confidence in you. She was maybe trusting God, maybe for an easy transition from one management to another. And now the message was very clear for the music video. And on that music video, it was like portraying a journey since she joined as a concept until they went wakakosana na huyo manager and now went to another management. I don't know if it's a management or her management or it's her record label. How can I say it?
Yeah, it's a record label.
Yeah, so according to me, I saw the contract. According to the contract they signed, the contract was supposed to be, they were supposed to share the revenue for the music videos or everything, the music projects, 50-50. And according to me, I think the issue came there. Issue ilianzia hapo kwa 50-50 because for a record label to tell an artist that you'll be giving you 50-50, that is not honest. You're not being honest to the artist.
Can you go back and explain what it means to be signed to a record label?
Yeah, what it means to be signed in a record label. Unajua, you are an artist there, maybe you don't have that capacity to do the music videos on your own. You see, the budget for music is quite hefty. And if you're an upcoming artist, with the way Masichino was during her initial stages of music, unajua, she didn't have anything. She was, can I put it? She was poor. Can you put it? Let me put it that way. She was poor in quote. She couldn't afford to do the music video, to step into a studio basically. And now that's where record label comes. Inakuja kusaidia watu, wasanii upcoming kufanya recording. Na pia, it's like a sponsor. I can put it this way. It's like a management somehow. It's like the parent to an artist, but now managing things to do with music, and also the issues to do with the management can go as far as sponsoring the artist, maybe paying the rent for the artist, buying clothes na vitu hizo. So it's basically managing. It can be, depending on your agreement, it can manage even the 360 life of the artist. So I think that's basically what a management can do or does to an artist, upcoming artist, so that they help the music journey from this level to that level. Yeah.
That is very interesting because I've had so many artists, especially here in Kenya, they'd rather go solo and manage themselves rather than be involved with the record labels here in Kenya. Is it that the record labels here in Kenya are also corrupt in some way and trying to misuse these artists? For example, we have had different record labels, and some of the artists, I don't want to mention them, here in Kenya, and so many guys have complained about that certain record label, especially the gospel artists, and they're saying that they'd rather make it on their own, and someday with their craft and with their dedication and with their tenacity and resilience, that someday God will reward the work of their hands. And probably right now the artists currently are working. They are not only depending on their music, they are also working, they are also doing their jobs, they are either doing a business so as to fund their artistry. So do you think that that thought is correct, or do you think that the record labels currently are now milking the artists as a result of maybe their song being blown up and they're making money and they're not being honest?
Yeah, what I can say, first of all, it's the goal, the intention of the artist. So you understand? I can put it this way. Sometimes as an artist, what's your intention for looking for a manager, basically? Because you are supposed to be the boss as an artist, because you are the one now producing the product to be sold out there. You are the boss, basically. So, but now the mistake for the artist wasani tuko now, mistake yenu kwanga kutafuta manager. It's like now nika kutafuta manager wafanye ku employ. You understand? It's like now sina pesa, I'm looking for work. And now when I approach someone in that aspect, that lack of respect itaingia, and the possibility of that record label, that manager taking advantage of me is much higher. Because for example, I may be entering at a particular deal, na contract, and I basically don't know what music video, not a music video, but music labels entail. What's the purpose of a music label? To what extent should that contract go? Maybe naweza sema ati contract wacha ni sign contract kama ya 5 years. First of all, you are supposed to know that in 5 years as a solo artist, how far can you go as a solo artist? After understanding mahali utakuwa 5 years, in 5 years time, utaend up umesign hiyo nini juu unajua nikikaa na hii label for 5 years, it will be able to take me to a particular level of my music. So sometimes the mistake that artists wanafanya ni kutafuta managers ama music labels kama employment firm. And now, because if kama ni msanii even upcoming na natafuta manager as my employee, hapo kutakuwa na heshima. So such that your manager per month unamlipa kama umeagrika na 50,000, maybe kufacilitate 1 or 2 things kwa muziki yako na vitu kama hizo. Akuwa kwa payslip. Unajua mtu kwa payslip ananga power. It's like unajua as much as employees kwa company unakuwa na say kuna limit of unakuwa na limit of your views and maybe what you can do at a particular company. Unakuwa na boundary of maybe kulingana na nini job description yako. So wasanii wacheni kuwa desperate. I think the issue comes here, issue nakuja hapa ni kuwa desperate, because tukiangalia hapo issue kama Chinwo, bali manager yake alimenjoy mara kwanza, and the way that manager wasn't honest is saying that in this music video or in this music label will be sharing the revenue or the money that comes 50-50. That's not making sense, because kama nimeagree kusponsor msanii kwa kila kitu, naona niseme msanii weka hapa ni kusponsor kila kitu ina involve kwa life yako, na so that you have that peace of mind come up na muziki na kuimba na vitu kaa hizo, so that you have an ample time. If I'm paying for your rent, paying for your clothes, paying for transport, paying for the producer, the director, the stylist, the promoter, that 50% will not be enough for me as a manager. That will, to be honest, that will itakuwa enough. Na tukiangalia kwa hii situation ya Chinwo, ka promoter anachukua, not promoter but manager anachukua 50 na msanii anachukua 50, ni kumaanisha msanii ndiye atakuwa boss, atakuwa na pesa mingi kunishinda. It's like I'll be slave. How can I put it? Slave. I'll be the slave for the artist, which is not fair to be nini. So I think the manager realized that later. Ali realize hiyo later after wamesha maybe ukafanya projects 5 na realize hapa there is not this contract is not making sense. Maybe ndakaanza kuplay kukua fishy pia, because he needs the money to come back kwa label yake, na ana need shughuli za record labels zisonge, na ana need nani manage vizuri, na ana realize Chinwo is getting more than me, because maybe 50% yenye anapata anatumia tu kwa maybe lifestyle yake, kwa expenses zake personal kama Chinwo. But you see, kama manager I need to calculate, kuna pesa inafaa ende kwa management, kuna pesa inafaa nilipe bills 1-2. Maybe ali realize ya kaona weka kwa nini. So mna kukoniwa kama msanii, it depend on how you approached music label. And then something that an artist should know, it's very hard for an artist to manage an artist. Ino kitu watu wajuangi. You should not go to a record label because it's popular, because now if you go to a record label because it's popular, it will not serve you well. As a matter of fact, lazima ujue hata hiyo record label kwa nasema hiyo popular, hiyo ilikuwa inafanya gospel kitambo. Ni ngumu sana manager msanii kumanage msanii. It's very hard.
So according to what you just reiterated about Chinwo and the Eezee Conceptz, it's like the Eezee Conceptz manager, when he brought Chinwo on board, alikuwa ameamua wata split the cash 50-50.
Yeah.
Si hapo ndio alifanya makosa. Kama aliona ya kwamba that it won't be feasible for him to get 50 and Chinwo 50, then he would have gone back to the drawing board again and talk to Chinwo. I think there needs to be a level of honesty and a level of due diligence for the artist.
Yeah.
I think pia as artists we need to have knowledge on how the music industry works and how the business side of the music industry works. Like I know Sauti Sol, of course, they were schooled on how they were getting paid and how the producer and how their manager was ensuring that they take care of them as artists, and at the same time they ensure that matters to do with production, matters to do with video, matters to do with, marketing and distribution, and also maybe dealing with styling. All that is a lot of money. And as you said, I think both parties, they need to come clean. They need to come clean. Like if I am an artist, I need to come clean. And no, maybe I don't have the resources to market my music.
Yeah.
I don't have the production equipment to produce music. I don't even have the expertise to do that. I also don't have the resource, the expertise, and the human resource to hire to do for me a video, and plus marketing. All that is a lot of money. So I think there needs to be a mutual agreement between the artist, coming from a point of knowledge, having understood how the music industry works, so that they can actually come up with a feasible agreement that can work for both of them. But pia artists wakuje wakijua, it will not be possible for them to have a 50-50 percentage split, because mwenye wanataka wakwe wa manage ndio watakuwa wanafanya the heavy lifting on their part, but for them they'll be just churning out music. I don't know what you think about that.
That's true, and I think kitu ya kwanza as an artist you should not come kwa record label kama uko na, how can I put it, you want to hit. There's this popular saying that nataka ni hit. First of all, acha hiyo ni uchoyo. Kuna uchoyo ya kutaka kuhit na kuna uchoyo ya kutaka pesa. Maybe you are an upcoming artist na umekuja na ile mind ya niliona mtu kaa Bahati ako na do. Nimeona mtu kaa Guardian Angel amehit na ako na pesa na ana studio yake kwa Karen na anaishi Karen. So usikuwa na hiyo, of course lazima as an artist kuna vision yako, but don't put that to be a priority. First of all, you just have to love your art, what you do first, and then doing now what you love, other things will come. Majua, be consistent on that na it attract do na vitu kaa hizo. So I think hiyo mambo na uchoyo ninafanya mtu anaenda up kuangalia akiangalia contract, anaona ameambiwa anapatiwa 20%, anaanza kulalamika without even trying to analyze like ama kujaribu kusikiza huyo promoter, not promoter but the manager, ama kuangalia the content of hizo mambo na contract, kuangalia like as a promoter atakuwa anagharamika vitu zingine yenye mimi mwenyewe siwezi, unajua, na kuanza kupusha ati hiyo nini ifike 50% itakuwa insane na kwenda mahali, you understand, because as much as you are talented, you need someone to finance, not you need basically if you don't have, you need a way yenye hiyo your art will be propelled to from one stage to another, and you should not be greedy as an artist. Of course tumia Guardian Angel role model wako, but usimtumie kama ninaitwaje, kama image of success. Like I want to get into that level yenye yako within 1 year ama within 6 months, it will be impossible. And now katika harakati ya kukua greedy ndio sasa utapatana na managers za koroga wenye sana kuibia juu. Sawa, utapata ile lifestyle ya watajua unataka do ya haraka haraka. Sasa hapo mtu anakubai hata gari, anakuaishanga hizo magari high end kama Range Rover na nini za kwenda event ama za kwenda kuvisit wazazi wako ama mbeshte, gari za kuhaya, unajua na haya hiyo nini, anakuhaya madressing, anakuhaya, unapata kila kitu yenye uko naye na kuhaya, kutaka kwenda place fulani anahaya chopa, anahaya nini, ndio kwa society ionekane uko na pesa, but wewe mwenyewe hauna. Basa ukiwa katika harakati, in that moment you will think that you've already made it, which it will give you like a false notion of success, you understand. So I think that as an artist you should be careful on how you approach contracts, and pia it's good hata kama nini, tafuta lawyer. Kama huwezi afford lawyer, tafuta maybe best ama relative mwenye anaelewa mambo na law na contract na vitu kama hizo, ama a producer. Unaweza pata producer mwenye anaelewa stories za muziki, maybe mambo na streaming na vitu kama hizo, kuperform kwa events na vitu kama hizo. Bado kuna directors ama bado kuna promoters wenye kwa ground wanaelewa, na utafuta uko mabeshte wao ndio wakusaidia kuelewa vitu zingine kwa hiyo contract. Don't just jump in kwa contract bila consult, bila kufanya research, bila kunini. Hiyo ilifanya by the kuna time kuna beshte yetu fulani alikuwa anataka kuwa signed alikuanga signed kwa record label fulani. Alienda kusign 20 years. So unashangaa unataka kwa record label 20 years. By that time alikuwa around 26. So unataka kuwa record label for 20 years, like that was insane. So mtu kama hata aelewi maybe in the next 2 years atakuwa wapi, because if you want to be at a record level for 20 years, it's not making sense. So unashangaa hiyo time alikuwa single, alafu aende kwa nini, kwa record label, and then she was female, so by the time afike 46 years seriously, and then kaa dem, unajua dem nini life graph yao inakuanga somewhat different from men, because as a man I have that independence of if I'm married it will not be written on me that I'm married, maybe kwa in terms of muziki it will not be plastered around my face that I'm married, but now with ladies kuna time maybe kuna mimba, amechukua break, maternity leave, kuna time ako hivi, kuna time ako hivi. The journey for ladies in music ni tofauti na wanaume, so tulikaa tukamuuliza like what were you thinking, akasema hivi nilikuwa na nini, so it was like her life was depending on that contract, on that music label, which was not making sense, but we thank God that she was able to cancel that contract, na saizi anafanya muziki solo, which that's good, and that shows that that record label they were much lenient on her, because kuna wengine ukibreach hiyo record nini contract early, let's say umeagree 20 years, after 2 years umekata unataka kutoka kwa nini, kwa label, inakuwa tricky, so unapata inaanza kuwa nini police case, unaanza kudragiana kwa police, kwa koti hapa na pale. The same record label that was signing the lady nilikuwa na sign msanii mwingine pia, the other artist now ndio atoka kwa label, it took a lot of effort na court cases juu nini mpaka familia ikaingia, wazazi na vitu kama hizo, so ikakuwa pia embarrassing pia to that record label owner, so ikabidi akaacha tu hiyo mambo, na pia kuna time pia ameblock muziki yake kwa YouTube hapa nini na streaming sites na manina, akablock muziki yake kila mahali, but ilifika mahali akaachilia, of which that was good, but now that means that as an artist be careful of the record label una approach for your muziki. Not everyone means well for you. Kila mtu kuna watu wanaangalia tumbo zao na kuna watu wataka they are interested in your music growing, and then the other thing, not all famous record label zitakusaidia propel to a success. Most of the successful record label kuna zenye hazijulikani na zina manage wasanii wakubwa, na utaisikia kwa media tu record label fulani au wanafanyanga muziki ya mtu ina grow. Yeah.
Okay, so hii issue ya Chinwo na Eezee, which side are you on?
This whole issue of this wrangle is tarnishing the name of the artist more than the record label, because for you to know, it's not all the people that know that management, they just see it's Eezee. They can say maybe Eezee is a production company, they were paid to do that music video and they maybe project or something, and then after that so the name of the artist is always more popular than the record label. So I think the name that was being tarnished here is Chinwo, because there's that aspect of now blessing people. You see, maybe people are healed because of the songs that she sings. People are encouraged, people are empowered, na vitu kaa hizo, as in the people are uplifted, or the fans are uplifted by her music, and so maybe nimekuwa nikuwa blessed na song ya Chinwo, and then nione akitetesha manager hivyo. Unajua, it means that all that respect that I had placed for her, not even respect, there's that honor that maybe nilikuwa nimepatia initially, somehow inashuka. So I guess maybe she didn't handle that the whole stuff well, and I guess the manager was more cool than the artist. Ukiangalia, if you see Eezee arguing there and Chinwo arguing here, ukiangalia mwenye ametulia sana ni manager, but Chinwo, she's just being now a female, like I'm a girl now, venye mademu wanalemkanga especially kwa relationship. You understand? And she ends up dragging the names of other gospel ministers into their stuff. Pastors and the artists. Nathaniel Bessy, sijui nani. So kama argument ya nyinyi wawili, fanyeni nyinyi wawili na malizane huko. Stop dragging the name of other people kwa rango zenu. So I guess kuna ile heshima watu walimpatia. Maybe some people wataona sasa ukiimba song nyingine after hapo sitabarikiwa. Unajua wanasemanga there is power in mystery. You understand? There is power in mystery. Like if I don't know more information about you, nitaku value. I'll value maybe your gift, your talent, and maybe what you are doing. If I don't know the wrangles behind you or the dirt behind you, nitakuheshimu. But ukianika tu all your dirt in public na nini, ile heshima as much as tubanda kuheshimu, but itoke imeshuka by some percentage.
Well, I guess that is something that is debatable because bado kuna hardcore fans wa Mercy Chinwo who were supporting her and they're hoping that all these wrangles will come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I pray that they will come to an end, and even as much as Mercy Chinwo was airing her frustrations as a result of what the allegations she was making to Eezee Conceptz.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's wait and see how the whole court case will play out.
Mm-hmm.
It's also on the Nigerian media, and the manager of Eezee Conceptz has been very vocal about it,
mm-hmm.
trying to be very professional, trying to, portray an air of professionalism, even as he's trying to, talk out the case, not mentioning even the artist,
mm-hmm.
and also how the wrangles came about. Let's hope and pray that Mercy Chinwo's wrangles with his former record label Eezee Conceptz will come to an end,
mm-hmm.
because Mercy Chinwo is loved all over the world,
mm-hmm.
and her music is a blessing, and it ministers to millions, and it has healed so many people. Wow. Thank you so much for watching. Tune in more onto Lightcast TV. This is Lightcast Media Entertainment. I'm your host, Ninjel Kolek.
You can follow us on YouTube at Lightcast TV Entertainment, TikTok Lightcast TV Entertainment, and also Facebook Lightcast TV Entertainment, and also on across other platforms Lightcast TV Kenya.